With the 2024 NFL Draft just around the corner, I decided to throw every single top prospect onto one team. And my question for you all today is, who do you want your favorite team to choose in this upcoming draft? Or if you're watching this after, give me a grade on how you think your team did as a whole. Let me know down in the comments below. And a big shout out to Liam Merbar and Purple Autoluz. Always appreciate the love. And yeah, enjoy. And let's just take a second, right? Look at the squad, all blue, all hidden developments. It's like a dream come true. But let's start off with who is going to be our franchise quarterback in this video. The guaranteed #1 pick, I would say. As zesty as he may be, he is a damn good prospect. By the way, all the rookies, all the dev traits and stats are all from Bengals draft class. I pretty much just simmed the entire draft and traded for everybody. That's what I did on my Friday night. As we also have Drake May and Jaden Daniels. I think these are the 3 top quarterbacks in the class, and Drake May's stock is a little all over the place. Don't really know why. I think he should comfortably be the #2 pick in my opinion. But if you like Jaden Daniels more, I'm not really going to argue with you. He's great in his own right too. Very fun with the running ability until he pulls out one of these in the big leagues.
Still has it. Still has it. Tries to jump over people and gets absolutely hammered to the ground.
Now, this running back class is definitely not the best. I think Jonathan Brooks is my favorite out of the bunch, although he is coming off, of course, a torn ACL, so a little scary. Some question marks around him. Trey Benson, Blake Corum, of course, out of Michigan, and then Isaac Rendo's a guy who's probably going to go day 3, but it's a little gem. Look out for his name. But now to what may be the strongest positional group in this draft class, wide receiver. We've got a little overkill here, not gonna lie. You know the top 5 guys, though. Marv, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, A.D. Mitchell, and Roma Dunze. Top 5 guys I think should all comfortably go in round 1. I think are all good enough to potentially be #1s in the NFL as well. And then Ladd McConkey, a guy I want to shout out is great. Xavier Worthy, had to throw in Mr. 4-2-1, and then Tez Walker too, who has some sneaky upside to him. The tight ends are fun as well. Brock Bowers, the clear-cut #1 guy, arguably a top 5 talent in this class, but because of positional value, he's fallen anywhere between 7 through maybe even as low as 20, but great tight end prospect. Jatavion Sanders, a little high here, 74, but you know, Bengal. But low-key, I like my boy Ben Sinnott a little bit more. I'm gonna make him tight end too. That is just not Ben Sinnott. Offensive line, and it looks wonderful, don't it? Joe O here we have at right tackle, probably going to be the first offensive lineman off the board. Fuaga and Fa'atanu, I did move inside to guard because I think they profile there a little bit better, especially in the pros, despite playing, of course, tackle respectively in college. Fashanu, I decided to play at left tackle. We have guys like J.C. Latham, Amarius Mims, who you could argue could play there as well, but I think he's the best pass protector in the class, and as our blind side, that's what we kind of want. JPJ, the best center prospect in this class, I would say, and of course, Sko Ducks. And to be honest with you, it definitely is an offensively heavy class, but there are no doubt still some studs on the defense, especially at the defensive tackle position, where as you can see, we went a little overkill here again, but it is as deep as ever. My favorite of the bunch, though, Byron Murphy, an awesome prospect out of Texas. Johnny Newton, though, right behind him, I'd say. Tavondre Sweat, some sneaky upside as well, if he's not an idiot, right? Ruka Rararo is here too. Braden Fisk, I know he loves Zach Seiler, and as a Dolphins fan, I love Zach Seiler, so I will be rooting for him. Chris Jenkins, Leonard Taylor, Michael Hall, I mean, some great prospects. A row is crazy. Hey, if you're still here and haven't subscribed to the channel, please scroll down, subscribe, because around 80% of the people that watch haven't subscribed yet, so help a brother out. Let's get that number under 80%, please, especially if, you know, you enjoy this type of content. There's plenty more of it to come, and yeah, that's all. Love you all, and subscribe. The pass rushers in this class, though, definitely nasty as well. Dallas Turner, probably my favorite. I think he has a very good chance of being the first defender off the board, but it could be Jared Verse too. Maybe if he falls to #9, the Bears don't trade up. I think he fits what they do to an absolute T. Just a big, powerful presence off the edge. We got Darius Robinson here too, and Marshawn Nealon, 2 guys I do like. Fringe round 1 guys, I would say. They probably profile a little bit better in a 3-4, but I couldn't really be asked. Now these 2 over here, very fun prospects. Latu is as polished as they come as an edge defender, right? Just has those big medical concerns, which is a little scary. A big reason why he could even fall a little bit in the draft too, but it's a very similar story to Jalen Phillips, who was, of course, formerly went to UCLA too, and has now, as a Dolphins fan especially, has been just amazing for us. So I'm hoping for that same sort of success and wealth to Latu as well when he comes to the league. Chop Robinson is just a little freaky. Crazy athlete, very twitchy, very quick. If he can get a good coach, get a good system, and just round off the edges a little bit, you got yourselves a little player. Who the hell is that? All right, gave him new avatar, but all I'm saying is Penn State, freaky athlete off the edge at outside linebacker. It just reminds me of a little somebody. Okay, I'll stop. The cornerback group is pretty good as well. Terrion Arnold, I know a lot of people were super high on, but Quinyon Mitchell is the guy that has been benefiting the most from the combine, from testing out. He has flown up to not only be maybe the first DB off the board, but the first defender off the board as well. Nate Wiggins has been a pretty steady prospect throughout this whole process. Kool-Aid McKinstry and his Rakestraw good too, but Mike Sanistra out of Michigan, I think it's a guy that's gonna flourish in the nickel right off rip. But you may have noticed somebody missing from corner. That's, of course, Cooper DeJean, who I have moved here to free safety. He's a guy that can play outside, inside, overhang. He can do it really all. And despite being, white, I think he could definitely flourish at cornerback, no doubt. However, as a free safety, as an overhang defender, I think he could be a super impactful starter right away, especially with his freak athleticism too, and he could immediately solve a lot of team secondary problems. Of course, Caden Bullock, Cam Kitchens here too. Safety class is kind of eh. Although I do like Tyler Nubin as well as Jaden Hicks, guys that can maybe go first round, but maybe top a second is more likely. And my boy Catan, who is my homie in real life. What's up, Catan? Now, the linebacker group isn't really anything crazy, right? There's no prospects like a Devin White or a Devin Lloyd. I guess there's nobody named Devin, but it's okay. Chris Braswell is good. Mohamed Kamara is a demon out of Colorado State. Definitely a name to look out for later on in the draft. If your team needs an edge, I would not hesitate. Edgerrin Cooper as well, and I know some of these guys are more traditional pass rushers, you would say, but we have a ton of those already. We kind of need help at linebacker, so I just kept him here. Junior Colson, another guy that's been getting a lot of hype lately. He probably could and should be the first linebacker off the board. And then we got like Jeremiah Trotter, Tommy Eichenberg, all right, but then there's Peyton Wilson, and that is not Peyton Wilson, but you know, I've done enough already. I'm not doing anymore. The linebacker prospect out of NC State, of course, freaky athlete. He's definitely the fastest linebacker in this class, no doubt about that. However, very bad medical history, but if a team takes a gamble on him and his health checks out, you're getting yourselves a little gem. I also added in Joshua Carty, the kicker out of Stanford, and Torrey Taylor out of Iowa too. We kind of went all out. And I mean, it's going to be super fun seeing all these players play together, grow together, develop together, and I'm hoping by years maybe 3 to 4, you know, we might have some players that are some of the best at their respective positions in the entire league all together, so hopefully we can come away with a Lombardi, but let's get into things. And would you look at this? What better way to start off than with a mentor rookie tag? However, who is exactly mentoring our rookies? Because our entire team is rookies. Marvin Harrison said Malik Neighbors is a really intriguing player. You know what this means, right? Our 0 games started veteran Marvin Harrison is already out here mentoring the rooks. Ooh, that reminds me. You like the coach name? If you get it, you get it, but please leave me a rating out of 10. Although I suppose we could play a little bit of training camp. Caleb Williams, what do you got for me? They're calling you zesty. They're saying you're feminine. They're calling you gay. I hate this game. Trey Benson, you Roma Dunze. All roads do not lead Rome. Okay, I'm never doing these again. Malik Neighbors really absorbed all the advice I had for him. I think it's really going to help him as he continues to develop as a player. You know what that freaking means. Oh, on Madden franchise, what is that little triangle thing that has 4 different stages that determine how much experience you get? What is dev trait? Jesus, what is going on here? Season goal. What should our season goal be with a team full of rookies? Honestly, there's some great players, some great talent here, though. I'm not sure if we can make the playoffs, but I think 7 win is pretty safe, hopefully. And at the midseason mark, we're currently 2-5, bottom of the North. Caleb Williams has lived up to the hype though. 1,700 yards, 15 touchdowns, just 6 interceptions, but a 71% completion rate. And Drake May's even getting a little involved too. Jonathan Brooks has been good, serviceable, nothing crazy, but not bad at all. Look at the weapons though. Maserati, Marv, Rome, Malik, Brock Bowers, all over 300 yards already. Malik Neighbors has 7 touchdowns. Offensive line, and it's no surprise that they're struggling in the big leagues now with the big boys. Joe Alt 3, sacks given up. Fashanu with 6-4. Fatano, however, it was expected. It's not terrible. As Junior Colson leads the way with 51 tackles made. TFL's 8 for Eliatu Latu, 4 for Dallas Turner, 3 for Trotter and Jared Verse. There was the sack numbers go to 2 for Johnny Newton and Byron Murphy, our defensive tackle pairing, but where is the help off the edge? As for interceptions, Tyler Nubin, Junior Colson, Quinion Mitchell, all with 2 there, 1 for Terry and Arnold. As we also have a breakout DB, and it's going to be for our starting strong safety, Tyler Nubin. And it's the perfect week to get that as well, as we're playing a pretty bad team. Oh my god, we actually just beat them 20-17. I guess they were only 4-3, but man, I wasn't expecting that. Tyler Nubin just got a breakout and went up to star. As we also may have a lot of the dev traits figured out now. Caleb Williams is a superstar. Marv is superstar X Factor. Malik Neighbors, I believe, was superstar, but we got that mentor rookie. Rome, Brock, superstar. Offensive line is full of stars, besides Fashanu up to a superstar. As defensively, it's just a whole lot of stars over here, including the new one in Tyler Nubin. Men only want one thing, and it's disgusting. And to no surprise, we don't make the postseason, but we do finish at a 7-10 record, which I think is a very good look. Just wave at Jonathan Brooks as he runs by. As overall, our offense was 14th in the league in the top half. We'll take that all day. Defensively, 18th. Caleb Williams was great, though. 4,200 yards. The first ever Bear to throw for over 4K. Throw for over 4, yep. 35 touchdowns, 13 interceptions as well. I think he could win Rookie of the Year. I'm willing to take any bets right now. I would say somebody on our team is going to win Rookie of the Year. Hello, who is this? No, Jonte, I wasn't being serious. Malik Neighbors, demon. 1,150 yards, 1,149, 13 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison also broke 1,000, as well as 10 plus touchdowns. Rome was good as the number 3. Brock Bowers, not bad, not bad. O-line, yeah, our tackles were fighting for their lives out there. They really were. JPJ, 8 sacks given up from center as well. It's not great, but as the years go on, this will just go down. I sure hope so. Junior Colson, 114 tackles. Terry Arnold even into the triple digits there, as TFLs went to 16 for Latu, 8 for Arnold, and Dallas Turner. Their sack numbers, 8 for Murphy, 6 for Turner, 4.5 for Colson. Jared Verse, extremely disappointing though, only with 2. I was expecting a little bit more, as he is our rush defensive end too. Newbin, the new star, 3 picks on the year. Colson, Arnold, Quinion, and Peyton Wilson with 2 there, 1 for Jeremiah Trotter. As Caleb was 5th in the league in yards, 3rd in the league in touchdowns already. Super Bowl, Lamar versus Kirk, of course, the 2 best players in the league, as there he is winning MVP as well. But don't think I didn't see Caleb Williams cracking in the top 10. As offensive rookie of the year goes to Malik Neighbors. Let's go. Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison. We got a lot of people here. Dylan Lobb, Marshawn Lloyd, or who? As Junior Colson won defensive rookie of the year. Nice. As of course, being in Super Bowl week, we can go check out if we got any Devies. I believe Caleb Williams goes up to Superstar X Factor, but he may be the only one that went up on this entire offense. Defensively, this is also kind of hard though, because I actually don't know what some people are. It looks like Terry Arnold went up to Superstar, which was nice. Latu, I think, is a Superstar because I went him in my Bears rebuild. However, Junior Colson has skyrocketed all the way up to Superstar, which is incredible to see. As you can see, Devontae increased the star, then because of winning Defensive Rookie of the Year, up to a freaking Superstar. And our My Team ranks, it looks like our pass yards per game was actually top 5 in the league. To no surprise though, with the weapons and the quarterback that we have. However, we did struggle still putting up points on the board, but I guess that's to no surprise too. The team is still gelling, the team is still getting used together, building that chemistry. But with the battle of the best QB on the line, you already know who came out on top. We can go check out retirements. Did we have anybody? Nope.
What?
Oh yeah, and as for draft picks, we literally don't have any. So it'll literally be this team and this team only from point A all the way to point B. Although I do kind of want to just check out the draft class, see if there's anything crazy. You know, is there any generational prospects, X Factor offensive lineman, which I know a lot of you guys think is not even possible. I've done it before. I've drafted one before, and in my Bears rebuild, I saw one get drafted. So please miss me with this guy thinks you can get X Factor offensive lineman. You can. You can. And you're gonna see it right here too with Kevin Spitzer, because damn it, that would have been really cool. Year number 2 now, as we have 2 players above an 85 overall, and it's the 2 Superstar X Factors, of course. A few people's though creeping into the 80s now, as remember last year we finished 7-10 in their first season in the league together. So now in year 2, could we potentially make a playoff push? And ladies and gents, at mid-season we are 5-2, currently top of the NFC North already. As many people didn't expect to jump already, but here we are, our only 2 losses to the Cardinals of all team, 24-42. And this is no surprise because of the team we are. Although overall, Caleb Williams' numbers look a tad worse than they were at this time last year. As well, Jonathan Brooks is out here doing cardio. But at the end of the day, if you have these 4 guys lined up together, it's going to be a long day for whoever we're up against. Dude, the sack numbers look at least a little better. Dallas Turner and Verse with 3. At least our pass rushers are doing something. But at the end of the day, rooks are always up and down. I guess they're not rookies anymore though. Okay, what? And wait a second. Players ready to negotiate. What are you talking about? Torrey Taylor, our punter. Although I did turn off salary cap so I could actually make this video work. And in just year 2, ooh, I thought we had the bye week because nothing was showing up. We actually had a very bad second half though, only ending 10-7 and ending 2nd in the North. However, this season, top 6 in offensive yardage in total. Defense still a little lacking though. Caleb, I believe similar numbers to last season, but a lot more interceptions it looks like. He didn't really improve too much, but at the same time, we're winning games now. Jonathan Brooks was just horror, to be honest with you. 3.2 a carry is so bad. Obviously, Madden simulation running backs are always kind of trash unless they're like 90 plus. So like hopefully he develops into that. Malik Neighbors and Marvin Harrison, maybe the best wide receiver tandem in the entire league. 23 touchdowns, 2,500 yards combined there. Rome was awesome once again. Brock Bowers doing his thing. O-line and Joe all improved massively. Only 3 sacks given up this year. However, Fashanu still in the teens. And another year, another season, Junior Colson leads the way for tackles made with 129, 11 TFLs for Peyton, Dallas, and Byron Murphy. There was the sack numbers. We had a member in the double digits in Dallas. Turner, however, falls off after that. 4.5 3.5 reversed, 4 for Latu there. Johnny Newton and Byron Murphy didn't have too much pressure as a whole in terms of sacks, of course. 3 picks though for Quinion and Nate Wiggins, 2 for Tyler Nubin. But when you look at this, in just year number 2, the boys are already into a wild card position, as we're going to be playing the 83 overall Carolina Panthers, heading over there. Let's see how we do. And let's get things started. How can our boys fare in their very first playoff appearance for the entire team? Offense, defense, all 54, 55 members of the team. 7-10 here in the middle of the third quarter. They're very close game. Panthers take a 6-point lead, but it's still a 1-possession game, of course. They go up 28-27 or 28-7, scoring in quick succession there. It may be just a little too late. The Panthers come away victorious 31-14, but I'm proud of the improvement we have made so far. It's 7 wins to 10 wins next season. I'm saying 13. As of course, we got to see the battle of the back-to-back #1 overall picks, but this time around, Bryce Young outplays Caleb. MVP this season goes to another #1 overall pick in Joe Burrow. Caleb Williams climbing up the ladder though. But with another monster season, we could check out some dev traits. Don't think we got anything on offense. It'd be hard to, because it's really only Bowers, Adunze, and Jonathan Brooks at this day and age, and you know Jonathan Brooks ain't freaking getting it. Defensively, however, Terry and Arnold goes up to Superstar X Factor. I'm gonna make him CB1. That's what I was trying to say. Don't think we literally got anything else, though. Quite disappointing. And here in 2025, the Cowboys end up winning this Super Bowl, beating the Chiefs 34-28 because Kansas City was too busy playing GTA. You know, I'm not going to lie, though, not doing free agency or scouting for the drafts is a massive time saver for me, because I'd be sitting there scouting for a long time in my videos. Because so far in this video, we're at the end of year 2 already. We're at, most times in a regular rebuild, I would be maybe at the end of year freaking 1. Nothing crazy in this class, eh? Except for this left guard who went to the Cowboys, because he's going to be a soup. And let's make one change here. I'm going to play Latu at rush right end, because the verse has been a bunch of hot doo-doo. And that's freaking saying it nicely, to be honest with you. Here now in year number 3, we're starting to get into that elite tier, into the NFL with some 90 overalls, and Caleb, Marvin, of course, Malik Neighbors, O-line improving little by little too, right? I still think we may be a year or 2 away from having, you know, a really complete roster with the experience that we need as well, but the trajectory is looking good. Season going, you know, after making a playoff appearance last year, I think we can do it again. However, this time I'm hoping we can at least win a game or 2 though in the postseason. As in week 1, what do you know it? We have the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau. Let's see though if we can start off the season on a good note. Oh my God, of course. All right, can we at least bounce back though against another divisional rival in the Vikings? We can. Oh, we got the Packers again. You know what? I gotta assume we're at home this time though. Green Bay, you're coming up. What did I expect, though? I guess that was less surprising than Caitlin Clark going #1. As at mid-season, we are going to be a measly 3-4, but top of the freaking North, you know. And would you look at our squad now? 89 overall offense, 83 defense as an 86 overall. Whoa, and look at the passing leaders midway through the year. Caleb Williams is #1, but Malik Neighbors is also #1 for the receiving leaders. The Bears head into Detroit this week for a Monday night matchup versus the Lions. Wow. Look at that. That is hyping me up. So much so that we're going to sim this one together against the Lions. They were 1-8. I've lost my joy already. However, if we can win the division and make the playoffs again, I would be happy. How did the Packers end up winning again? And we have them in the first round. I am terrified. 13th this time in offense. I don't know why that's dropped down a bit. Defense is still just mid, innit? Caleb Williams, though, better. 4,274 yards for him, 31 touchdowns, but this time around, way lower interception numbers, only 4. However, speaking of 4, for God's sakes, Jonathan Brooks is trash. Malik Neighbors ain't though. 1,431 yards, 13 touchdowns for him, as he has been the standout on this offense, to be honest with you. Marvin Harrison, another good year. Adunze and Brock have been just doing what they've been doing. Fashanu, can I not see 97 sacks given up? Ooh, Joe Alt went from 3 to 14 this year. That's not good. Fashanu went down though, but yeah, I don't know. It's O-line numbers. Because me, not an O-line expert, to be honest with you. Junior Colson, 119 tackles and 113 for Peyton Wilson. Nice to see him involved. The defensive numbers look great, though. 19 tackle for losses for not only Byron Murphy, but Dallas Turner as well. 16 for Latu, 12 for Johnny Newton there, as Byron Murphy had a monster season. This should be a dev trade if I've ever seen it. 12.5 sacks for him. Latu with 9, 7 for Turner and Johnny Newton, as Jared Verse this year quite literally rode the bench. Honestly, he wasn't doing anything anyway. Terry and Arnold's been awesome throughout this video. Cooper DeJean and Junior Colson with 2 picks each. And ladies and gents, let's not waste any time. The Packers in Lambeau in the wildcard round. I got us. I don't care if we don't win the Super Bowl. I don't care if we don't make the Super Bowl. This game means more than all of that. We start off good though. 7-0 lead after the first quarter. We're driving down again. Don't get any points there. How How? As the Packers only scored 3 there, we take a 14-3 lead heading into the second half, though, comfortably above them here in Lambeau. They haven't even been in our end zone once. Our defense has been clamping. And start of the fourth quarter, our offense has the ball as we are on our own 38. If we can get a touchdown here, I would be feeling better than ever, to be honest with you, but we hand the ball off to Jonathan Brooks, and you know how that goes. And not gonna lie, that could be our downfall in this video, because you do kind of need an elite running backs usually for your team to succeed, and we're running with this scrub, and there's kind of nothing we can do about it. I can't draft the demon, I can't trade for a Nick Chubb, you know, we kind of just gotta ride with it and hope that Caleb Williams gets us over that hump. Look at that throw. Also, I believe their middle linebacker is Tremaine Edmonds. Kind of annoying because I just had to trade people away to get the draft picks or get the players to even trade for the players in the draft. So a lot of our players are everywhere. DJ Moore, Jalen Johnson, Tremaine Edmonds, so on and so forth. 3rd and 2. 8 minutes to go here. Slow little methodical drive. Let's take as much time off the clock as possible here, but let's end off with points. No doubt, all right? That's the #1 goal. And what do? We give it off to Jonathan Brooks. Why? 4th and inches, go for it. Go for it. Caleb Williams is back on the field as well as the rest of the offense. 4th and inches out of the gun, putting the ball in Caleb's hands, and he comes through. It's a 1st down. Let's rock. Keep going. 2nd and 10 from under center. Jonathan Brooks does what Jonathan Brooks does. I'm getting real sick of him having the ball in his hands. I'm not going to lie. Caleb motions him out. Get him as far away from the ball as possible and put the ball in Caleb's freaking hands, baby. Easy 1st down into the... I don't know who that is because everybody's the same freaking number. It's Maserati Marv. Because you know how the drive classes are. They're so glitched out. Everybody has the same player model, the same number, unless I manually change them myself, which I did for a few of them, you know, with Caleb and all of them. However, we find the end zone. It is Marvin Harrison Jr. once again with the ball in his hands into the end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, 21-3 lead. I think we got this one down. And hopefully we can chalk this as our first playoff win of the entire video of this entire team, right, together, as the Packers do drive down, make it an 11-point game here, but with just 2 minutes to go. We punt them the ball, give them another chance. They do have 3 timeouts. However, the clock is ticking. I think we should... Oh, God, they made it a little close. However, victory formation is here. Okay, they have another timeout. Now it's done, baby. First postseason win. Suck that, LaFleur. And I mean, hey, you could beat us in the regular season all you want, but when it really matters, we showed up, which is a sign of maturity, a sign of growth. The team is heading into the right direction. Philadelphia up next, 12-5. I guess we can hop in this one too. From Green Bay now to Philadelphia, can we pull off the Cinderella story of the ages? First quarter ends 7-5. We get a safety, then score a touchdown. 12-10. This is the most disgusting scoreline of all time. 19-10. We take the lead heading into the second half. Eagles right behind us though, but we are putting the pressure on them. 20-26 here with just 5 to go. What a game we have here. And look at what just happened, to the surprise of nobody. Hashtag stop letting Jonathan Brooks cook. We have a 6-point lead though. Any points here would be great. Caleb Williams finds it open. Don't tell me that's Jonathan Brooks. I think it might be. On the wheel route, Caleb is having a great game. And Jonathan Brooks, I'll shut my freaking mouth up. What a beautiful play design though from our offense as a whole. Under 4:30 to go on the 2 now. No, oh, he's open. No, face mask. That's gotta be face mask, right? We just got bailed out. I'll take it though, man. Referee, I will pay you later. Don't worry. Fresh 1st and go now though, but we are backed up onto the 5 now. Caleb's gonna drop back to pass, and it is a duck. Like I said, any points are good here. We would take a 2-possession lead even with the field goal. However, if we get in the end zone, man, I will... Jordan Davis is a big human being. And just like that, it's 3rd and 11. We're backed up now, just nothing stupid, no turnovers. Please, Caleb. He takes it himself. The former Heisman winner, the #1 overall pick, says, I'll put it on my back, baby. Oh my. As we... Oh, we went for 2. Yep, obviously. We didn't convert it, though, so only up 12 here. Guess we can maybe... we'll just sim over it. Why not? It's only the divisional round. If it's conference championship, I would hop in and watch. However, the Eagles are driving down after a Dallas got at receptions. They can't find the end zone, though. But they're inside the 2. You know what they probably did there. Did they recover the onside kick, though? They didn't. They have 3 timeouts still. We go 3 now. They are actually going to get the ball here. Not a great showing from our offense, giving the Eagles one last chance here with under 55 seconds to go. They do still have a timeout as well. Jalen Hurts in the pocket. It's not a clean one though, but he breaks away, gets him a big chunk. You are kidding. How have we let that happen? Interestingly though, they opt to not use their timeout. A lot of clock has been chewed off there. About 20 seconds as Hurts is just going to check down. You can do that all day because we ain't going to stop you. That's for sure. They do use their final timeout though. Hurts goes out wide again. Gets out of bounds. Hey. 4th and 2 now, the final play, the last hope of the Eagles season, and they check it down. That's fine with me. Did the Eagles just lose to a full rookie team?
Home field advantage is the top seed in the NFC.
And boys and girls, from 0 playoff wins to the NFC Conference Championship already. The boys may be ready already. It's a tough task in front of us, though. The 14-3 Cowboys. Notorious, of course, for being an absolute behemoth on Madden simulations, despite being a little cute cat. In real life, come this time around, they do take the first points of the game, though. We tie up the ball game 7-all here. They get a touchdown right at the end of the first half. We are right in there, though. We get the ball back. Can we take our first lead of the game? We do. Hold up. Are we about to cook already in year 3? I'm not going to talk too soon because the Cowboys are quietly just on our 7 with under 5 to go to potentially tie up the ball game. But if our defense can hold them to 3 here, that'll be a massive, massive W. Who the heck is that running back? I couldn't tell you. Dameon Pierce. 2nd and goal now on the 5. Dak out of the gun. Hands it off once again to Dameon Pierce. And once again, we stuff him. He has 24 carries. Hey, keep handing him the ball. I don't freaking mind. Dak finds a man in the end zone, though. We fold on 3rd down. Rashid Shaheed is now here. It's a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. But can our offense respond? Go down the length of the field on a legacy drive. Jonathan Brooks starts us off with a nice -1 yard rush as we give him the ball again. However, there's room. It's great blocking, and Jonathan Brooks gets us a big first down. There you go. You know, maybe I'm just being a bad coach. I need to instill some confidence into our players. Jonathan Brooks is one of the best players I've ever coached. Yep. See, now the Cowboys are... The thing is, all we got to do is get in a field goal range here and then kill the clock, get a first down or 2, and we would win this game, head ourselves to the Super Bowl, but we got to end up just at least getting this first down first and foremost. 3rd and 10, Caleb Williams in empty. Legacy drive. Caleb oh, he was open. I thought, oh my God, he was actually open. Caleb Williams just threw it cross body, off balance. I don't know, that technique was terrible as we got to punt them the ball back. And it was not a good punt at all. Cowboys already onto the 38 here, just about 20-30 yards. And they're going to comfortably be in field goal range, especially for Brandon Aubrey. Maybe our defense can get a takeaway here. They're going to run the clock out, I would assume. Force us to use our timeouts. And we just cannot really get a stop. We might as well just let him go in. Okay, I don't mind. Oh, okay then. Kind of feel like we should have just let him go in and give us a chance at least. But now, I mean, all our timeouts are used up. They're just going to kill clock. That was kind of dumb. It's a chip shot for Brandon Aubrey, one of the best kickers in the league. He's just not going to miss it, especially in a dome too. Kick is up. Kick is good. We might fall short of the Super Bowl dreams. With just 6 seconds remaining, we would need a miracle. We would need a kickoff return, maybe a Hail Mary. Is that Roma Dunze on returns? Dude, go down. All right, we do have a second. Caleb throws an absolute bomb down the field. However, it is swatted away. Our road ends short of the Super Bowl here in the NFC Conference Championship, but it's another good step, as we are now stuck in the game with 0 seconds to go. I love Madden. As it's going to be Cowboys Bills in the Super Bowl. That could have been us, but we're going to have to wait another year or 2. MVP goes to Brittany's husband, as Caleb Williams once again finishes number 7, despite, I think, having a better year. Offensively, no Devies. However, we are seeing some 95+ overalls around here now, which is very exciting to see, especially for the next few seasons. Defensively, Byron Murphy, of course, had a monster season. Deservedly so, goes up to superstar development, but nothing else on the defense. As the Cowboys go back-to-back, beating Buffalo 21-13 there. If we got to be the best, we got to beat the best. Oh no, 28 players ready to negotiate. That's not freaking good. Okay, it's just literally everybody's 5th-year option, it looks like. Well, I guess I got to accept all these, so. Okay, and 4 years later, I think everybody on this team is now well-developed and ready to, you know, hit that next step. Every single season, we've been making improvements, getting further and further along in the season, but there's only one thing left to do. And in terms of development so far, I mean, obviously the guys with higher dev traits are exploding on the scene. The O-line is a little bit slow, but all of them are pretty much a star. I think Joe Alt probably deserves a superstar, and then I think either one of these 3 guys deserves it too. Maybe Fuaga, maybe Faetanu, who I love too. And then defensively, I think one of either Byron Murphy or Johnny Newton should be a star or a superstar. Latu, I think having it is fine, but I think Dallas should probably have it too, as well as maybe Quinyon Mitchell and even Cooper DeJean. As our overall is now up to an 88 with a monstrous 92 rating. underrated offense. Okay, we're at mid-season. We have about a million messages here, including a breakout linebacker, but we are sitting at 4-3, second in the division. Now, who could this breakout linebacker be? It would be Junior Colson, and that's to go up to Superstar X Factor. Obviously, though, the requirements to go up to X Factor is gonna be tough. Let's sim week 8 against Tampa Bay. They are 6-1 currently. We beat them, though, 28-17. But the real question is, did we get the Superstar X Factor Junior Colson? We did not. Playoff time is just about Oh, what? Where we left off, I was not expecting that. We were like 5-3, 4-3, and then I guess we just, oh my god, we ended off the year on a 5-game winning streak, going into the postseason with so much momentum. After we beat the Bucks, we only lost 1 game against the Browns there. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. I'm hyped now. The boys just went crazy together as our total offense was second in the league with almost 7,000 total yards, and the defense has skyrocketed to top 5. And when you consider the record we just had and the numbers that Caleb Williams has put up, he might be league MVP. And obviously, Jonathan Brooks still under 4 carry. Not the worst year, though, this time around. And, you know, all the hype's been around Marvin Harrison Jr. in the draft, and rightly so. But Malik Neighbors has really stolen the show in today's video, having another monster season. 1,525 yards, but 17 touchdowns is also ridiculous. Marvin was good in his own right, though, no doubt. 1,100 plus yards. And Dunze Brock have just been doing their thing. And now into year 4, a lot of players on the defensive side of the ball have now developed into, you know, their true form. Junior Colson, Peyton Wilson, both with triple digits tackles there. 16 TFLs for Latu, Johnny Newton, 15 for Dallas Turner, and 12 for Byron Murphy, as Dallas Turner had a great year. 12 sacks to add on to that. 8.5 for Latu, 8 for Byron Murphy, 7.5 for Jerzon Newton there. A lot of picks, 2-3 for Wiggins leads away, but 2 for DeGene Newbin and Terrion Arnold. Bro, our team's up to a 91 now. Are you kidding? Divisional round, we're going to have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They go up 9-8. I think they were 6-1 at midseason. We did beat them, though, in week 8, I believe it was. Can we beat them when it matters most? Though we do. 28-24. Have the 11-6 Philadelphia Eagles up next once again here in the NFC Conference Championship. We got to hop in here and hopefully get our team to the Super Bowl. And hopefully our home crowd as a whole can will us all the way there. The Eagles start off hot, though, getting the first touchdown of the game. We do equalize at the end of the first quarter, take our first lead of the game, going up 10-7 here, 17-7 now at the end of the first half. Eagles, no time to respond. We get more points on the board. It is 28-14, 28-21. The game is definitely not out of reach for Philly, as they are in our half. However, it is 3rd and 12 for Jalen Hurts, who drops back. We do get pressure. Hurts is all over the place, has no time and nowhere to go. And is this 4-down territory with 3 minutes left in the game, 1 possession game? They're going to punt us back the ball, and with just a little good clock management, we could click our ticket to the Super Bowl, where it looks like we're going to be... No, let's not go ahead of ourselves. On our own 14, Caleb Williams going to drop back to pass right away and throws a pick. What the hell are you doing? Why didn't we just run? I know we have Jonathan Brooks and I've been yelling to not run, but Caleb, why take the risk right now? You know what I mean? Just a terrible, terrible mistake to make at this situation in the game. You know, that was the first turnover from either team in this game as a whole. And Saquon Barkley, once he gets going, it's hard to stop. As just like that, 1st and goal for the Eagles on our 6. Jalen Hurts drops back to pass this time around. Okay, 1 that should have been a pick. 2, it's probably going to be illegal touching or some BS. It's going to be hard to stop them no matter what. They decide to pass the ball there, which is crazy, but Smitty finds the end zone, and just like that, it's a tie ball game. I cannot believe that. We had a chance to seal this game out and get ourselves to the Super Bowl, but nope. Terrible, terrible interception from Caleb Williams. And it's a drop. Our offense was so elite when we were just spectating, but now that we've hopped in to watch, we're struggling. Roma Dunze, though, with a great catch and great hands to hold on to the ball. As we get ourselves all the way to the 48 already. Remember, we just need to get into field goal range here, and we are chilling, and then a 1st down or 2, and we could waste the clock. Caleb, I swear, man. He is making this extremely nerve-wracking with some of these decisions he's making. 2nd and 10 now. Caleb Williams fumbles. We recover, but it's 3rd and 30. This is just an absolute horror show of a performance from Caleb Williams here in the dying stretches of the game. Crazy bad. We're just going to hand it off to Jonathan Brooks, try to kill some clock here and waste their timeout. We got to punt them the ball back. All right, defense. The offense has been letting you guys down in this 4th quarter so far, but please let us lean on you. Please come through when we need you most. Oh my God. I wasn't even talking about that. I was just saying, don't let him get into field goal range, you know, and I'll be happy. But Nate Wiggins said, I freaking got you. I will pick off. I will make a play when we need it most. On Jalen Hurts. Picks off the ball, and just like that, we are in prime position once again to win this game, guarding A.J. Brown as well. It was not a good pass at all by Jalen Hurts, but I freaking love it. As this game has been absolutely bonkers at the end of the quarter here. Caleb Williams drops back to pass, just needs to get us to field. What kind of bozo off am I watching right now? This is crazy. What is going on? Neither team had a turnover before I hopped in. And since then, we've seen 3 interceptions and a fumble by Caleb Williams as well. Okay. Like, legit, neither team wants to win here. That's what it looks like. 55 seconds to go. How did that pass just get through all of the defenders we had there? They're opting to not use a timeout, which is a little interesting. Under 30 seconds to go. They do still have 2, though. We need some stops here. We need some... What are we witnessing right now? It is just a complete mid-off between Jalen Hurts and Caleb Williams. What's going on? Who was it this time? It's Quinyon Mitchell. Shout out to Quinyon freaking Mitchell. And once again, we have a chance to win this game. Under 25 seconds to go. We do still have all 3 timeouts, though. We don't got to get the chunk right away. Just get us the little yardage timeout little by little. Come on. Who's that? I think that X Factor is Devin White, who they, of course, signed in the offseason. Looks like he's progressed very nicely. Caleb. Beautiful pass. Another timeout. We're in field goal range now. I wouldn't hate just running this ball, trying to center ourselves a little bit, and we're looking in good position to potentially win this game after some terrible mistakes here. Jonathan Brooks is going to get us to about the 33. We're going to have about a 40-yarder to punch our ticket to the Super Bowl after what's been a wild ending to this game. 2 seconds to go. This is about a 40-yarder, I would say, 42 yards. Who's our kicker again? I literally made him. I forgot his name. Second, or from the 33 to punch our ticket to the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, we are headed to our very first Super Bowl. Full rookie squad. Full 2024 draft class squad, I guess I should say, now that we're in 2027, 2028. Nick Sirianni and the Eagles go down, though. I don't know how we came away with the win. And look, we've hopped in for some wild endings and some crazy games, but never in my life have I seen a game like that as in the Super Bowl. No doubt about it. We got the Chiefs and Patty Mahomes. Yearly award zone, hold up. Caleb Williams could be the league MVP. He could really top this year off as one of the best of all time. Gets himself a best quarterback award too. How is Malik Neighbors number 4 for best receiver? Best O-line, we got ourselves Talisa Fuaga, JPJ. Joshua Cardi is his name. I'll never forget it again after that. And okay, we can check out some quick development trait upgrades real quick if we want. Brock Bowers actually goes up to Superstar X Factor, which is awesome to see. Wish we can get somebody on the O-line, but everything else is pretty much solid as they come. Defense, we can get some people though. Looks like we get Tyler Nubin up to Superstar. Edgerrin Cooper, I made a starter. I don't know why I wasn't starting him before. He goes up to star, which is nice. Hoping for Quinyon Mitchell to go up to Superstar, which would have been nice too, but that's fine. And here we go. Kansas City in 2027 have themselves a higher rated squad than us, which is crazy. At a 92, of course, Mahomes, Pacheco, and Caleb Williams just looks so dripless here. No visor, no gear, no hose. He's just like me. All right, let's get the Super Bowl on its way. First quarter, we scored the first touchdown of the game. Hold out the Chiefs to 0 points, which is good as we are on the 31 here. Our offense is looking good, looking prominent. We take a 2-possession lead. The Chiefs have responded, though. If there's any man that can make a comeback of this sort, it would be Patrick Mahomes. However, his defense is letting him down so far this game as we've just put up 24 points in the first half. They have Taylor Swift performing at halftime. It doesn't even matter because they're still coming out as stale as ever as the fourth quarter is now here. Let's get things on its way. We do not convert on that third down, giving the Chiefs the ball back here as they are driving little by little, though. Punt the ball back. Offense back on the field here, but both teams having a mid-off similarly to what we watched in the conference championship as the Chiefs now are just rolling. He is still playing. Travis Kelce. In my head, I was like, no way he's still here, right? Because I was looking out for Taylor Swift, but there he freaking is. In 2027, Travis Kelce's still going as strong as ever as the Chiefs get themselves on the 5. Hand it off to Isaiah Pacheco. Goes nowhere. And with just about 5 minutes to go, a 10-point lead is nothing when you're playing Patrick Mahomes in this Kansas City offense, of course, as they find themselves on the 4. Mahomes rolling out left here. Just a very Patrick Mahomes-esque play. Find themselves in the end zone, and it's going to be a 3-point lead now. I'm almost scared to hop in because I feel like every time we do, it's like a bad luck on our team. It's like a curse on our team. They just start making some bozo plays and just start doing stupid things. Play action to Jonathan Brooks. Caleb Williams has a lot of room. Just go down, please. Just go down, please. Okay, we love our quarterback putting his body on the line though when it matters most. No gear, no nothing. Getting us onto the 40 now, 4:30 to go. We could kill the clock with this drive if we go down. Rome. Ladies and gentlemen, all roads lead Rome, baby. Oh my God. Or we can do that. F the methodical drive and killing the clock. That's boring. That's boring. How about we go with the all-out play, the Hail Mary play, and find Roma Dunze on a go, beating his man right away off the line and getting us back to a 10-point lead. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you respond. As this is probably a do-or-die possession here from Kansas City, they opt to start running the ball. That's not wise. We stuff Pacheco anyway for a -2-yard loss. Mahomes to the crib. 1st and 10 for Mahomes on the 35 now. A lot of time in the pocket. He slings it out here. What a ball that is. And is that a face mask too? Ref, please. You saw the money I gave you, right? Ref, what are with these minute drives though? You know what I mean? They drove down pretty quick. Then we drove down in an instant. Yes, we scored quick and got ourselves back to a 2-possession lead. But at the same time, we would have liked to kill a lot of clock. Patrick Mahomes is picked off. Is that Cooper DeJean? I mean, it has to be technically, but you know how this game and the draft classes work. I think Cooper DeJean just may have sealed this Super Bowl in year 4 for us. It is, of course, Cooper DeJean himself, the Iowa legend, him and Caitlin Clark, baby. What a pick. That was not a good ball at all, but this defense, man, has been coming through in the playoffs. And now if we could just kill some clock, the game is ours. The Lombardi is ours. Jonathan Brooks, I got to lean on you. But here we go. 3rd and 6. 2-minute warning is gone. We get this first down. We seal this game out right away. Jonathan Brooks. 4th and 1, like low-key. I wouldn't hate it. Nah, it would be stupid, wouldn't it? We're going to punt them the ball back. We can't rely on Jonathan Brooks. We all know that. If there was one thing we learned from today's video, it's to not rely on Jonathan Brooks. And after throwing a crucial interception on the last drive, Mahomes now has to find the end zone or this game's over, and it's a Latu sack to start off the drive with a loss of 3 yards here, and the clock is ticking. Only two timeouts left for Kansas City, and Mahomes has thrown another pick. Mahomes has been damn near inevitable when it comes to the playoff times, but when he has faced this team, it was no looking back. Who was it this time? Tyler Nubin, I think the new superstar safety, right? You love to see it. Once again, though, Mahomes threw right at him. He made the play, though. All credit to him. So, you see what I mean, though? So many turnovers when we have hopped in, but we just took down the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty with Mahomes. Kelsey still there on maybe his last ride. Andy Reid, of course, who just signed a new contract extension on the day of recording this, but, they couldn't take down the team full of rookies here in 2027. This may be a great and one of the best draft classes that go down in history. As there is the franchise quarterback himself, Caleb Williams, nails painted it all, and he's going to be lifting the Lombardi here in 2027 for the all-rookies team. Wow, and he outplayed Mahomes, had more yards, and Mahomes only had 1 touchdown, but 3 costly interceptions. However, Caleb's numbers weren't crazy, though. He might not win Super Bowl MVP. Jonathan Brooks did find the end zone 2 times, which is nice, but only 3.1 a carry. Jatavion Sanders had a rushing touchdown. What were we doing? We were deep in our bag in the playbooks, you know what I mean? Roma Dunze was awesome there with the 60-yard reception in the 4th quarter. Marv was great. Neighbors, of course, and Bowers, too. Maybe potentially somebody on defense winning, though. Cooper DeJean had a monster play. TFL's Byron Murphy, Latu, and Dallas Turner there. And then only 2 sacks for us as a squad, but some big interceptions here from DeJean and Nubin, especially in the 4th quarter when we needed them most. So, you know, I don't really know if I had to put money on it. I think I would lean Cooper DeJean. I think he had a big play there at the end of the 4th quarter, but it does go to Caleb Williams at the end of the day, and he is coming off one of the best seasons of all time now after winning league MVP too. Now, we do have 23 players to re-sign, and we have some money. I will re-sign everybody though, don't you worry. And we'll end it off by putting the franchise tag on Junior Colson. And here we are now, year number 5, reigning Super Bowl champions with a 91 overall squad. Can we go back to back? Back in week 18, and this time around, no 1 seed. Still go 12-5, win the division. And Caleb Williams, not as excellent as he was last year. Still really good, though. 34 tuds, 6 interceptions, but only 4,000 yards, but a really good 75% completion rate. And I've seen everything. Jonathan Brooks has rushed for over 4 a carry, as well as almost 1,200 yards. He had a good year. Trey Benson with 12 tuds. Malik Neighbors, maybe the star of this entire video. 1,300 yards, but 20 freaking touchdowns. Hey, is that a sign of things to come in real life? Who knows? I do really like Malik Neighbors as a prospect. He's as explosive as they come. Byron Murphy, 22 TFLs. Dallas Turner with 16, 15 for Latu there, as we had 2 people over 10 sacks, which is nice. And Byron Murphy and Latu, 7 for Dallas and Johnny Newton. 4 picks for Cooper DeJean, 2 for Jaden Hicks, Terrion Arnold, and Quinyon Mitchell. Let's go ahead and hop into the wildcard round here. A rematch of last year's NFC Conference Championship, of course. And I see snow over here in Chicago. Give us the white jerseys at least. No. All right, let's get it going, though. We have him right where we want him, in the snow. We score the first touchdown of the game. We're used to this environment here in Chicago. They tie up the ball game, though. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. They take the lead. 10-7. We score a touchdown. Missed the extra point, it looks like. 13-17 game now. 24-13. Are we about to get knocked out in the wild card round? Can we get a stop here? We can. With 4 minutes to go. 4th and 4. Let's hop in and freaking go for it all. Oh, God. Of course I hop in the snow game where they're wearing white uniforms. Are you kidding me? I'm just going to make a fool out of myself. Brock Bowers, first down. We get out of bounds as well. We can. 2nd and 10 now on the 47. Caleb Williams in empty. Step up in the pocket. Finds Malik Neighbors, the superstar man himself. Gets us another first down. On to the 41 now. I'm going to do the impossible. I'm going to run with Jonathan Brooks, and we're going to get good yardage here. We actually are. Very nice. 3rd and 1, a little scary running at Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, but we're going to do it anyway and rely on the blocking from our beautiful, beautiful team. It's an easy first down. Another first down for the squad here. Can we find him? Rome Odunze. Rome Odunze. The man that I believed ended off the Kansas City Chiefs in last year's Super Bowl comes through once again here in the wildcard round against the Eagles to give us a 4-point lead. Yeah, that drive wasn't too shabby, ain't it? I'm just saying, Jesus, big chunk right away for Philly. However, 3rd and 10. And look, I always say, when I hop in, it's for content purposes, for entertainment purposes, because I am not good at the game, okay? So don't be expecting me to be doing crazy stuff. I do not play this game. Jalen Hurts. Intercepted. Into the next round we go. Is that Cooper DeJean again? He has been making plays. He's a playoff performer. As hopefully our squad can get a first down. Looks like we did. And the game is over. Let's go. Yeah, all I'm saying is that was me. That was me with the game-winning drive, you know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely, the only time I play this game is when I'm recording these videos. I'll have a franchise league with my friends sometimes, once every other month or so. We got the Cowboys up next, the team that knocked us out, I believe, 2 years ago. They're in 87 here. We got to head to Arlington, though, as it seems they had the tiebreaker on us, but hey, we're nice and cozy here in a dome. No snow, no outside weather interfering with our gameplay as we take a 2-possession lead. They respond quickly, though, with a touchdown of their own. We take another 2-possession lead, though. 21-10 now into the second half. We have a chance here to really seal this game out. 28-10, 28-17 is going back and forth. However, I think it may be... This is scary. With just 1 timeout remaining, a first down here pretty much ices the game out. Hopefully, we can get that with Jonathan Brooks. The blocking is non-existent. Big 3rd and 6 now. Big 3rd and 6. Can Caleb Williams come through when we need him? I've thrown a pick. I have thrown a pick. Oh my God. Don't worry though. Don't worry. I'll make up for it on defense. No doubt about that. Cowboys, great field position now. Dak, nowhere to go here. Somehow finds 83 in the middle of the field. Where was the pressure? 3rd and 1 now. And it's a quick first down for Ferguson. Just can't let him get in the end zone. Cannot let him get in the end zone. 3 points is okay. Can we get some pressure? Can we get a sack maybe? What are you doing? Why did you just let him go? What is Terrion Arnold doing there? 1st and 10 now. Inside our red zone. It's getting scary. It's getting scary. It's getting scary. I was all over that. 3rd and 11. Looks like they're just going to be running the ball. Are they going to have even time? Hold up. I'm going to let him do its thing. Let the clock tick. You know what I'm saying? Wait, it's 4th and 7 too, so they can't spike the ball. No way. No way. Just took like 4 seconds there. Oh, that's some BS. That's some BS. All right, Cowboys get the field goal up. We're heading into OT. Ladies and gentlemen, tails never fails. It failed. God damn. And all right, Cowboys start overtime with the ball, and it's a huge 26-yard gain right away to McCole Hardman. And in the blink of an eye, they're already inside of our 10. Score a touchdown. We got to respond. And you best believe, once we get into the end zone here, I will be going for 2, and we are finishing this game out. If I get in the end zone. All right, here's the game plan. Let's not force anything, right? We have all our timeouts. We have plenty of time to go down the field. Everywhere is pretty much 4-down territory. How did he be? Oh my. So like, even on a 3rd down here, we don't need to get all 11 yards, right? Let's just get a little chunk and get us at least closer. However, if we can get it, that would be nice. Brock, how did you not break a tackle? 4th and 1. What are you going to do? Sue me? Wait, Jatavion Sanders has another rushing touchdown. He might be the best running tight end of all freaking time at this rate. Under 5:30 to go. Brock Bowers in open field. Makes a huge grab. Cannot hurdle, man. Gets out of bounds, though. 1st and 10. Caleb Williams now into the zone. Let's feed. Where is the... Hold up. I stopped playing. 2nd and 9. Still about 5 minutes to go here. No need to panic. Brock Bowers has been the main man so far for us when we have hopped in. Another big gain, another big chunk inside the 10 already. Let's go. Inside the 10 now. Let's run the ball off to Jonathan Brooks. Dude, I wanted Brock to get out there and get that block. Put Marv on a zig here. I'm going to be watching him. Maybe Malik Neighbors if we need him. Doesn't look like he's going to be open. Malik Neighbors finds the end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going for 2. We're going for freaking 2. With the game on the line, Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison, end zone. End the game. We win 36-35. Get us back in the NFC Conference Championship. Is it? Oh, it's probably just in league settings. I'm stupid. My bad. As you can see, it is on all Madden, of course, though. Not that I was doing anything special, but I know maybe some people think I lowered it or something. That took me a little too long to find. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers up next, heading to Tampa Bay where we won last year's Super Bowl. They go 12-5. Montez Sweat's on their team now. It's going to be another good one for sure. Who? Who was that? Looking like a new franchise QB for Tampa Bay. He does not get any points, though, in the first drive of the game. We just come down, score right away. 2-possession lead now, 14-0, 21-0. Whoever the Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback is an absolute fraud. Our boys are running right. We want back. You can get your Mickey Mouse touchdown at the end of the game. We do not care. Brandon Sweeney. There's only one Sweeney in my life. And ladies and gentlemen, through some elite gameplay by yours truly, some great squad building by yours truly, we find ourselves back in the Super Bowl, this time playing the LA Chargers. 11-6 they go. Shout out to Lamar for winning MVP. However, I am quite curious about this Chargers roster. Of course, they have absolutely gutted it in real life. Herbert's up to a 99. They still got Slater. DeAndre Swift is now there. Derwin's still going strong. Same with Asante Samuel. Joshua Palmer has developed into a superstar receiver, as well as Quentin Johnson now at an 89 overall. Will Watson, they've had some good drafts, looks like, with J.R. Harris too. Bosa's still going strong. Okay, it's a good team, no doubt, but it's nothing to be scared of, you know? All right, let's get into it, though, and this is going to be an 85 overall squad. I think that's the lowest rated team we've played this entire playoffs. So, you know, the streets are kind of saying we are big favorites, but of course, that does not mean a thing. It all comes down to how well we can perform. We're on the 8. F it, let's freaking hop in and see if we can punch ourselves into the end zone with Jonathan Brooks. Very first play, we find ourselves in the end zone to take a 10-point lead just like that. Yeah, it's back to Simmons we go, 10-0 lead. The Chargers cannot drive down at all. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 17-7. Let's not speak too soon, 17-14. How did they just drive down that quick to score? Again, they get the ball second half too. Luckily, the momentum did not carry themselves into the end zone. Once again, 20-14 now. Onto the 39 we go. 4th and 9. Field goal is up as we take a 9-point lead. Chargers and Justin Herbert, 99 overall, back with the ball there, and they are driving and find themselves inside the 12 with very little time off the clock there. Herbert drops back to pass out of the gun, rolls out left, but finds himself in the way of Latu, I believe that is. He has been making some big plays for us deep in the postseason. 3rd and 16 now for Herbert and the Chargers. He drops back to pass once again out of the gun. Herbert slings it through the middle, and it's a phenomenal defensive play by who else but Cooper DeJean. He has been incredible and so impactful for us. All right, and let's hop in. This can go 2 ways, right? One, I could either drive us down and seal away the Super Bowl, get us a back-to-back, guarantee a back-to-back Super Bowls, or I could do something very stupid, but that would be kind of good content at the same time here. Ow. So no matter what you say, it's kind of a win-win for me, you know what I'm saying? RB, Malik Neighbors, the main man himself, gets rocked, but it is 3rd and 2. As we line up an empty on this vital 3rd and 2 with under 5 minutes to go. Marvin Harrison Jr., let's put it in the safest pair of hands known to mankind. Hey, we ain't satisfied with just running this clock out, though. We want to get in the end zone and really seal this game away. Oh, God, why was that so lofty? But Marvin Harrison Jr. once again. Great concentration catch. Why am I in hurry up? What just happened? Did I just press kneel? Oh, my God. Hold up, let me just take off here. I don't know what I pressed to go in that formation, but we'll take another first down with Caleb. Inside the Chargers red zone now. 2nd and 9, about 2 minutes to go here. going to step up again. I'm going to step up in the pocket again. I was looking at Marv there. It would have been a squeeze. All right, 2-minute warning is gone. 3rd and 4. Let's not do anything stupid. Let's just run the ball. Try to kill some clock here. Just kidding. Wide open. Wide open is Jonathan Brooks himself. Can we find the end zone? We cannot, but we are on the 1 now. We get ourselves in the end zone here. I would just about guarantee Super Bowl number 2 for the all-rookie roster. And what do you know? Jonathan Brooks, the man with 2 touchdowns here in the Super Bowl in 2028. Did he have 2 last year, too? My apologies, Jonathan. Oh, they want us to go for 2? Be my guest. To take a, of course, 14-point lead here. Nice. 12-14, 2 doesn't matter to me. I think we have to have this game clinched away, especially after a 10-yard sack by Byron Murphy as well. And then he just gives them 15 yards right back up. The Chargers are driving, I'm not gonna lie. They score. Onside kick, we recover. And ladies and gentlemen, back-to-back Super Bowls for the all-rookie squad. That's actually crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I have not gone back-to-back in a very, very long time in any of my rebuilds or challenge videos. I guess challenge videos tend to end when I just win 1. But this all-rookie team is really like that, especially when you simulate 3, 4, 5 years into the future. They have all developed into some of the best players in the league now, collectively. As Super Bowl MVP this time around will go once again to Caleb Williams, back-to-back Super Bowl MVPs for him. And I think we'll end off on that high of back-to-back Lombardis. This team in year 5 now is absolutely insane. An 89 defense, a 97 overall offense, 93 overall squad. Caleb Williams, the franchise quarterback for us this entire video, was honestly awesome and bagged himself 2 Super Bowl MVPs, even a league MVP, which is awesome. I think he won a best quarterback award too. It started off a little shaky, right? He had 15 picks, 13 picks, but the touchdowns were there, the yards were there, the completion rates were always good, and the flashes were definitely shown. And in year 3, he got a little more polished, got a little bit more maturity, growth into him, and has developed now into arguably the best quarterback in the league, especially after these last 2 seasons. Of course, we didn't see too much, if at all, of Drake May and Jaden Daniels, but they were along for the journey too. The running back room was not great, but Jonathan Brooks has developed now into a 91 overall and was a big reason we won both Super Bowls, contributing with, I think, 4 touchdowns combined. The receivers, of course, awesome, with Marv developing up to a 99 overall superstar X Factor. Now Roma Dunze up to a 93. However, the main man arguably was Malik Neighbors, up to a 99 overall now at the age of just 25. Every single season, he was on fire. Above 85 catches every single season, above 90 in these last 4 seasons, and just monstrous numbers. Never had a season under 1,100 yards, and the touchdowns, I mean, 13, 14, 13, 17. And this season with 20 is ridiculous. Malik Neighbors boomed to heights we didn't even know could go. Brock Bowers also has developed into one of the best tight ends in the league. I'd say 96 overall X Factor. He was a great safety blanket for me when I hopped in and played some games. Offensive line was good too. Loved the development for some of these guys. Fashanu up to an 89, obviously with his superstar dev, but everybody else 87 plus, which you love to see. However, defensively is where we were a little shaky at the beginning and maybe the first half of this video, but now here in year 5, some players have developed into absolute monsters with an 89 Dallas Turner, a 92 overall superstar X Factor Byron Murphy, who was awesome in the Super Bowl. Johnny Newton has been okay. Law 2, 89 overall superstar as well, though the D-line was awesome. DBs have been great too. Terry and Arnold up to a 96 X Factor. Nate Wiggins, who we saw pick off Jalen Hurts in that crazy NFC Conference Championship just last season. Quinyon Mitchell up to an 89, who also had a pick in that game. Sanistro 2, Cooper DeJean, maybe our most impactful player on the defensive side. Every time we hopped in, I feel like he was everywhere on the field, sideline to sideline, making tackles, making deflections, picking off the quarterback. He was just everywhere all at once, up to an 87 now, and much deservedly so. Finally goes up to superstar dev there. Tyler Nubin also made some plays too. He developed quite nicely now, up to an 86 superstar as well. And the linebacker group was not too bad. Edgerrin Cooper, I wish I started a little earlier. I'm not sure why I wasn't, but he's now up to an 82. Peyton Wilson up to an 83. Junior Colson stole the spotlight over here at the linebacker room. 90 overall now, superstar dev. He was the man in the middle, some would say. As here is the overall squad, 399s overall, and I'll scroll through the rest if you do want to watch it. That'll be the end of this video though. Very successful, I would say. This draft class is going to be awesome. I'm so excited for the draft and have been wanting to do this video for a while, but I think right now is definitely the perfect time. So of course, if you guys are still watching, I really do appreciate you watching to the end here. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. Leave a like, leave a comment. I do read every single comment, and let me know what player you guys would like your team to draft as well. I would love to know. With my Dolphins, I'm hoping we could get maybe JPJ would be nice. Obviously, as a Dolphins fan, that would be cool too. I don't even know who these guys are. Looks like they released some of our players, but I think JPJ would be nice. If Falatanu is still there, I would love him too. Jerzon Nguyen or Byron Murphy would be great, with us, of course, losing Christian Wilkins. I think any of those four I'd be pretty happy about. But that's the end of me. Of course, appreciate all the love that you guys have been showing. All the videos have been doing so well. I've been having an absolute blast, and come draft time, especially after, we're going to be locking in, going to be posting a ton of videos. So, of course, make sure the notifications are on. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel too. That would be nice. And, see ya.